Good evening, I'm Prasad, and this is KiniNews. Even with an emergency and MCO, cases in Selangor appear to be uncontrollable. So perhaps we're going to need something stronger, and it appears that the government is planning just that. With the current version of the movement control order failing to curb COVID-19 infections, Health Minister Dr Adham Baba wants the government to implement a stricter version of the MCO in Selangor. He said there is a need to advise the government for stricter control measures as the one in place today has not been able to curb infections.
Saya setuju bahawa kita perlu cadangkan kepada kerajaan supaya lebih ketat SOP dan juga MCO sekiranya melihatkan kepada ketidakupayaan mengekang, maka cadangan untuk kita melaksanakan full MCO adalah satu perkara yang boleh dipertimbangkan.
This comes as the state continues to record a high number of daily cases even after the MCO was imposed on the whole country from May 12. With 4,446 new COVID-19 cases recorded in Malaysia today, 1,650 was recorded in Selangor. Kari Jamaluddin will have to spend the next several days working from home after coming in close contact with a COVID-positive patient.
He's HSO'd me today, so I have to stay at home for 10 days.
Science, Technology and Innovation Minister Kari Jamaluddin has been issued a home surveillance order by the Health Ministry after being categorized as a close contact. Kari said he will now be required to self-isolate for 10 days. He also revealed that he did a PCR COVID-19 test and the results came back negative. However, he noted he will update if his COVID-19 status changes since he volunteered at the World Trade Center Vaccination Center in Kuala Lumpur over the weekend. Kari appeared virtually at the press conference organized by the COVID-19 Vaccine Supply Access Guarantee Special Committee this afternoon, which is usually done in person alongside Health Minister Dr Adham Baba. During the presser today, Kari said the government will launch a second round of voluntary immunization using the AstraZeneca vaccine with priority given to senior citizens. He said the government would open registration for the next round starting on May 23rd until May 26th for senior citizens. If there are slots still available after the date, registration would be open to others. Malaysia is a strong supporter of the Palestinian struggle, and with the Israeli-Palestinian violence escalating, is taking precautions to keep everyone within its own borders safe. But before we dive any deeper, if you like the content we produce, click on the link in the description and become a contributor. Malaysia is stepping up all security measures after a video clip went viral on Sunday, claiming that Malaysia was among the nations that may be targeted by Israel. Home Minister Hamzah Zainuddin said in order to maintain public order for Malaysians, including Palestinians who are in the country, all national security agencies have stepped up their work. He said this when commenting on the security threat issued by Israel against leaders of the Palestinian struggle worldwide, including in Malaysia. In his statement, Hamzah also called on the public to remain calm as the country's security situation is under control and at a good level. The Bersatu leader added that the Malaysian government reaffirmed its stand to continue to support the aspirations and struggles of the Palestinian people. Meanwhile, commenting on the same threat, former Prime Minister Dr Mahathir Mohamad said the government must take precautions, but it is the price the nation must be willing to pay for taking a stand against Israel.
Ini ugutan daripada Israel ialah mereka akan bertindak terhadap sesiapa yang menentang mereka. Ini kita kena terima lah. Kalau kita nak kena serang, kita kena serang lah.
Before April, Malaysia did not see more than 30 deaths linked to COVID-19 a day, but now we've seen that number for several days in a row, which is straining hospitals' ability to cope with the growing number of bodies.
The number of those dying due to COVID-19 is rising so fast that the Health Ministry has been forced to prepare containers to store the dead. The Health Ministry said containers were being set up at the Sungai Buloh Hospital as additional storage for those who die from COVID-19. In a post on Facebook, the ministry also shared photographs of the white containers with shelves for the bodies inside. The Health Ministry said Sungai Buloh Hospital had 6 deaths from COVID-19 on Sunday alone. The last week has seen an unprecedented number of COVID-19 deaths. Prior to the resurgence of COVID-19 cases in April, the country had never seen more than 30 deaths in a single day. However, the country has recorded more than 30 deaths in 4 of the last 5 days.
Shellfish, red meat, and beer. If you love indulging in these foods, you may end up with high uric acid level in your blood. These foods consist high level of purine, a substance that will eventually break down into uric acid and be excreted through our urine. It is recommended that the amount of dietary purines should be kept between 600 to 1000 milligrams per day. Having too much uric acid in your blood can cause attacks of gout. It can also cause kidney stones and blockage in the kidney. The crystallization of the excessive uric acid in your blood can be eased by reducing purine-rich food to only 100 to 150 milligrams daily, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and consuming urinary alkalinizer like Ural. It consists of sodium bicarbonate, citric acid, and sodium citrate that increases the urinary pH and solubility of uric acid to prevent crystallization. Best of all, it's lemon-flavored and sugar-free. Ural, effective urinary alkalinizer. Neutralize your uric acid problem now.
The IRB is alleging that Shafi Abdullah owes them money and they're willing to go to court to get it. The Inland Revenue Board has gone to court to recover 9.41 million ringgit in alleged tax arrears from Najib Abdul Razak's lawyer, Muhammad Shafi Abdullah. The Lawyers' Counsel, Muhammad Farhan Muhammad Shafi, today confirmed that the IRB filed the tax suit at the Kuala Lumpur High Court. Farhan said the tax suit was listed in the e-filing system last week. When contacted by Malaysia Kini, Farhan said Shafi has not seen the writ of statement of claim of the tax suit. Malaysia Kini is also in the midst of getting a response from Shafi on the matter. Shafi, who represents Najib in multiple ongoing 1MDB-linked criminal cases, himself is facing an ongoing money laundering case involving 9.5 million that the lawyer was alleged to have received from Najib. In September 2018, Shafi was charged with 2 counts of money laundering and 2 counts of making false statements linked to the purported 9.5 million ringgit. And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTV.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you'd like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Prasad. Thank you for watching.